I never doubted us for a second.
Hello. The two-episode premiere of Agatha All Along continues the titular villain story where WandaVision left off, expanding the MCU's mystical lore. Agatha Harkness is an important element of Scarlet Witch's MCU journey because she caused Wanda Maximoff's Westview illusion to disintegrate, leading Wanda on a downward spiral that led to her death at the end of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Meanwhile, Agatha faced the consequences of her quest for forbidden power when Wanda cast a spell on her at the WandaVision finale, forcing her to remain in her fake, Nosy Agnes identity. With the Scarlet Witch dead and the Darkhold destroyed on Wundagore Mountain, it was only a matter of time before Agatha Harkness's spell was broken and other magical threats emerged. In Agatha All Along episodes 1 and 2, Agatha Harkness regains her memory and sets out on a mission to reclaim her power, accompanied by a mysterious youth and the rest of the show's primary ensemble, which includes 3 heroic witches and WandaVision's Mrs. Hart. With the evil Salem 7 and a vengeful witch on their heels, Agatha All Along's impromptu witch coven begins trekking along the Witch's Road. Accessing the legendary and dangerous Witch's Road requires a coven and a magical ritual. Those who successfully cross it can gain magical powers. Teen and Agatha Harkness are both eager to complete a journey down the famed Witch's Road, believing that reaching the end will grant them incredible magical power. To enter the Witch's Road, you must go barefoot and have a coven of real witches, no matter how powerful they are. To begin her quest, Agatha must persuade 3 witches to accompany her by presenting them with personal flaws and mistakes that they can correct if they reach the end of the Witch's Road. In the final scene of Agatha All Along episode 2, Agatha Coven enters the Road's dimension after conducting a ritual. In Marvel Comics, the Witch's Road is a mysterious dimension that exists outside of the space-time continuum. It is home to the goddess of witchcraft and chaos, who grants magical abilities to people like Agatha Harkness and Wanda Maximoff. In the comics, Wanda was the one who journeyed down the road with Agatha's disembodied spirit, whereas in the MCU's Agatha All Along, Agatha is the one who must reach the conclusion. Like the comic book Wanda, the MCU's Agatha will undoubtedly confront a number of challenges and creatures that will make her path more difficult. Agatha has spent the last 3 years trapped in her own WandaVision-like TV show. Scarlet Witch led Agatha Harkness to believe she was a forensic detective in her own true crime-inspired story. Agatha All Along opens with Agatha Harkness still under Wanda Maximoff's spell, believing herself to be Agnes, a forensic detective out to solve a murder case. However, Agatha gradually realizes that her existence is fiction, and that her employment is only the outcome of a crime show-inspired delusion. Rio Vidal, played by Aubrey Plaza, is Agatha's lone acquaintance who understands the truth about her situation, and she guides her towards real life. When Joe Locke's teen character arrives to help Agatha break Wanda's spell, he assists her in doing so. Agatha Harkness and Agatha All Along, carrying a locket with hair. Wanda's WandaVision neighbors appear in new roles within Agatha's delusion. This time, John, also known as Herb, is Agatha's partner detective. Sarah, aka Harold, also known as Dottie, works as a librarian. Phil is the police chief, and Abhilash, also known as Norm, is a jeweler. However, only Agatha experiences her delusion. While the rest of Westview's occupants go about their daily lives and accept what appear to be Agatha's hallucinations. When Agatha finally overcomes the spell, she leaves Westview alone, despite Mrs. Hart's presence. After Scarlet Witch destroyed the Darkhold, Agatha Harkness lost her powers. Agatha Harkness no longer has access to dark magic after losing to Wanda Maximoff and failing to protect the Darkhold. Agatha Harkness has no knowledge of her prior life under Wanda Maximoff's control. Therefore, she never considers using her skills as forensic detective Agnes. Even after regaining her memories, Agatha is unable to cast any spells, because her WandaVision defeat and the Darkhold's destruction have deprived her of her power. Nonetheless, Agatha retains her understanding of the dark arts, allowing her to approach other witches and persuade them to join her newly formed coven. Agatha is also skilled enough in hand-to-hand combat to take on Rio Vidal on her own. Until she finishes crossing the road, or her coven betrays her, Agatha will remain a regular human being. Agatha Harkness in the first episodes of Agatha All Along joins other witches to go along the Witch's Road, which can restore her magical talents and even make her stronger than before. Agatha could also replenish her abilities by absorbing other witches' magical energy when they assault her, which she might then use to protect her coven from turning against her. Agatha will remain a normal human being until she finishes crossing the road, or her coven betrays her. Scarlet Witch's body appears in Agatha Harkness's delusion. Wanda Maximoff's death at Wundagore Mountain reportedly sent a signal to Agatha Harkness's mind. Scarlet Witch's unexpected debut is one of the most surprising elements in Agatha All Along's first episodes. However, Elizabeth Olsen does not appear on film, because Wanda Maximoff's body is only shown face down at a crime scene. As Detective Agnes, Agatha Harkness investigates the death of this mysterious woman, but she soon realizes that the victim never existed in the first place, and the image of a dead red-headed woman with black fingertips is the result of the true Scarlet Witch's death being revealed to Agatha Harkness. Within Agatha Harkness's crime-themed illusion, the dead woman's murder is linked to a book named Dialogue and Rhetoric, Known History of Learning and Debate, as evidenced by a library receipt discovered next to the woman's corpse at the crime scene. Every copy of this book appears to have been destroyed, as even a portion of the library was torched simply to destroy one copy. This book, of course, represents the Darkhold, and its initials spell out the cursed object's name. Agatha has a history with Aubrey Plaza's character. Agatha Harkness may have had a romantic relationship with fellow witch Rio Vidal in the past. Detective Agnes, Agatha Harkness, tries to put her animosity for Aubrey Plaza's Rio Vidal behind her, and gradually develops an interest in her company. Rio questions Agatha about her hatred, and Agatha realizes she has no idea where it stems from. After regaining her memories, Agatha recalls her past with Rio Vidal, who is shown to be another powerful witch. Rio attacks Agatha and threatens to murder her, but Agatha persuades Rio to spare her life and return when Agatha is strong enough for a fair fight. Rio Vidal is known as the Green Witch, whereas Agatha is the Purple Witch, and Wanda Maximoff is the Scarlet Witch. The first two episodes of Agatha All Along do not reveal the exact nature of Agatha Harkness and Rio Vidal's relationship, but they do hint that the two witches have a lengthy history together. When Agatha informs Rio that she doesn't have a heart, Rio says, "Yes, I do. It's black and beats for you." Agatha and Rio's back and forth suggests a romantic past, and Agatha's reluctance to contact Rio after Lilia Calderu predicts she will do so regardless lends credence to a romantic connection. Thank you for watching.